Hello and welcome to South Coast Level Crossings. Blimey, it's been ages since I've managed to say that, but after university's finished and exams are finished and assignments have been finished, hopefully I can get out and about and take some more videos again. Woohoo! I'm pretty sure you'll be happy to hear that. So, like I said, university is completely finished, and I have acquired a job which will mean I'll be going back to Cheltenham, which is fantastic. Let's just rotate. There's a train coming, I think, this way. Well, there you go, that's a Grand Central service, probably heading towards London's King's Cross. And in case you haven't noticed, we are not on the south coast. We're definitely not today. We are at Moat Hills and there's a sky. Moat Hills and Dock Hills level crossings in Doncaster. Doncaster? Yes, South Yorkshire. I've gone all the way up here because I thought I'll have a week off and take some videos somewhere different for a change. So I've spent many monies and have come to Doncaster. I've got myself a 7-day long East Midlands Ranger Rover train ticket, which allows me to go to Sheffield and Doncaster, down to Rugby, across to Peterborough, and to Lincoln and Grimsby and Cleethorpes and all this area for a week, an entire week. So hopefully I'm going to make the most out of that. And our first stop is this one is Moat Hills level crossing, and definitely not reading off the sign that's located just across the crossing over there on the other side of the road. And that means the one behind me now is Dock Hills level crossing, and it's first impressions. I think there's some sort of smell in the air, mildly unpleasant smell, but that's okay, we can deal with that. There's a nice breeze, and if you don't mind being attacked by insects, then this is actually a quite nice place to be in terms of trains and stuff. We are right in the middle of the East Coast main line, so we pretty much get all the trains on the East Coast main line through here. For example, to Leeds, to Doncaster, to to Edinburgh, and York, and Westgate, and of course all the way down to London King's Cross. That will be LNER trains, and you also get the Hull trains through here. You get the, Grand Central. We just saw the Grand Central train, and also the Northern trains as well. I can't think of any other passenger trains that come through here. I don't think East Midlands Railway come through here. I don't think so, no. And a few freight trains as well. And we're hopefully waiting for a freight train that's going to pass through here now in a minute. It's going from... Now, can I find out without making this a rubbish video, making the camera shake it? It is... No, I don't want Discord. I want... That's what we want. Milford West sidings to Immingham Biomass LP. I'm guessing LP is loading point. So that sounds like it like that. Okay then, I shall shut up now and you can enjoy the train passing with a nice blue sky in the background. Now I'm just going to shuffle forward a bit, because what you can do at this crossing is look across to here, and you can see the signal all the way over there, and you can see it's not red, so that means the train's not going to stop at the crossing, which is good and bad. I don't know, I'm not sure about that, but anyway, here's the train. Well, there you go. They must be one of the most decorative freight wagons I've ever seen. It's not like those just ugly brown steel wagons you get in South Wales, or coal wagons. They were quite nice to look at, and you can read them as they go past. Now, by the looks of it, we are possibly waiting for another train, because the barriers, of course, haven't gone up. So let's try and find what that is now. Now I'm using the Doncaster timetable, and not all the trains that go through Doncaster go through these crossings, because some of them terminate there, or some of them go along another line which is just to the, I'm on the compass, east. Yes, east. It goes toward the east towards Hull, so they won't go through this area, either Moat Hills or Duck Hills crossings. Let's have a look, refresh the page and see what we've got. We potentially have a train. Let's see what we've got. Give me 2 seconds here. Hopefully I can make a suitable video while also operating a mobile phone. We could be moderately lucky here, because nope, that one's going via Kirk Sandal, so that means it's not coming through here. Okay. So we've got a light locomotive from Doncaster down Decoy, GBRF, and it's going towards Tyne Coal Terminal, which is currently running 17 minutes early. That's quite cool, and should be passing here very shortly. In fact, I think I hear it. Well, I am mistaken. That is obviously not a light locomotive, or GBRF, and I don't think that LNER takes services to Tyne Coal Terminal. Let me just try and find out what that was. I didn't see that one. London King's Cross to Edinburgh, that's what it is. Okay, well, we're still waiting for that train, so maybe it will have the light locomotive coming through now. This video is 10 minutes long, and I'm surprised the other crossing. Let's have a look at the other crossing. Surprised that one's not gone down yet. There it is. That'll be Dock Hills. There, Sky. There you go. Dock Hills over there. It's not gone down yet. That's the line up towards Wakefield, Westgate, Addick, Leeds. And this over here is the line to somewhere else. So we're waiting for the somewhere else train coming. In fact, we could have a gander over here. I was a bit of a numpty and didn't bring my tripod over here, so that means, as well as amazingly shaky video, we can have freedom to range wherever we want. And I can see the signal over there is yellow. I don't know if that means the train's coming. Overhead live wires. I've not filmed many crossings and locations with the overhead lines. I think the one I've filmed probably is Stone Crossing near Stoke-on-Trent, and of course the crossings in Berkshire with the Great Western Railway, Great Western Main Line electrification. So of course I've got Midgham and Thatcham and all that sort of thing, which have electrification now, and 387s for Great Western Railway heading back and forth to London Paddington. I do see headlights in the distance, and I don't think it's a light locomotive, no. It's probably another LNER service to somewhere. I mean, this is a nice angle. I'll just... Here we are. Well, that was definitely a zoomer. I think that zoomer is a Japanese word for something. East, I think? I'm not sure totally. But also you got a zoom, zoom going fast. That was definitely zooming towards London King's Cross. I can see a train. Yep, okay, light locomotive is on its way. It's over here. Let's see if I can not make a crap video and zoom in on it nicely. Come on, camera. There it is, over there. Okay, I'll zoom out and get into a nice position because we don't want wonky zoomed videos that go everywhere. It look like there's an earthquake. Okay, I think this is good last time. Nice, not bad. Not bad, not bad. Is there another train? We've been going for 12 minutes and 52 seconds now, and that's like the fourth train? I don't know, I'm not sure. I do see more headlights in the other direction. Fair enough. It could be another train on the way. I didn't expect this crossing to be down for so long. Okay, there's I'm not filming in that direction because the sun is absolute terrible, so I'm going to loiter in the shade over here. Something you may notice in the distance is a shed load of bells on a string above the road, and particularly since, as you can see, this is in an industrial area with lots of trucks and lorries and stuff. Those bells will hopefully ring if a lorry is too high to get safe clearance under the overhead lines, and hopefully the driver of the lorry will hear that and then stop his truck before he collides with the overhead lines. Yeah. I don't know how effective that is. I imagine it isn't too effective because they would have replicated the same thing, for example, on bridges. I'm sure you must have heard multiple times in the news of bridge strikes, and on Twitter and Facebook of Network Rail showing off bridge strikes where lorries and trucks drive into the underside of bridges and cause multiple delays and cancellations to trains because they can't get how high their vehicle is. I hear alarms, but that means the crossing over here, Moat Dock Hills, is going down. I'm sort of half glad I've started commentating on this video, otherwise it'll be 15 minutes of pure silence and that will be incredibly boring. So yeah, hi, welcome to South Coast Level Crossings. Like I say, we're not on the South Coast. Let's just remind you of where we are. We are at Dock Hills and Moat Hills Level Crossings, just north of Doncaster Town Centre in South Yorkshire. Yes, we are. And we're waiting for trains again, as usual. I'm not sure what to talk about. Maybe my plans for the next few videos, if I manage to make more than one video a month. Hang on, after this next train, 2 secs. There we go, that was a nice double crossing. I don't know if you saw floaty pantograph on the other side of the Azuma train as that passed. But that was East Coast Trains unit, an 803. I didn't get the number, I think. Let's have a gander over here. Let's go to Dock Hills. So East Coast Trains is an open access operator, hopefully starting services June or September. Well, it's June now, isn't it? Almost. September then, probably, I think. Something like that. August, June, July, August, September, sometime like that. October, November, December, maybe next year, who knows. But they are doing like a really cheap service between London and Edinburgh. And by cheap, I mean cheap. I mean, they have no first class, they have no guards, I think. It's going to be driver only operated, and it's going to be on 800, you know, and I saw a picture, and the leg room on the seats in the 800 they're using, or 803 I should say, is not much. A dwarf had problem with the leg room there, I think, from what I've seen from the pictures. Oh, there's the microphone. I covered the microphone in there. Sorry about that. Hey, welcome to Dock Hills. I mean, each crossing is literally on a little hill. You go down and up the road. So at least you get a bit of exercise walking between the two. This may remind you of Barnes Crossing, of course, because you've got the two Barnes crossings next to each other on the same road. You've also got Bollow Lane, which is pretty much the same thing, but in that case, I think one of the crossings is like freight only or something like that. Both these here, of course, are used for passengers. We're almost 20 minutes in. Oh, anyway, yes, I was going to talk about my plans and stuff. The other day I went to Cheddington, of course, and met with a few fans and stuff. That was quite cool. That was very warm, pleasant day. And in the future, potentially heading toward northeast Lincolnshire or Lincoln itself, and some Derbyshire crossings as well. Well, there you go. That was Grand Central service to somewhere, and after 19 minutes, almost 20 minutes, I think it's time to end the video. So hopefully I get a few more videos squeezed in and uploaded sometime this year. And yes, as always, thank you very much for watching. Welcome back to South Coast Level Crossings, and I shall see you in the next video.